Good morning or afternoon, Romans. It is I, your Imperator, Kazi Kingston. I will be teaching you Slimeflint today. Now let's get started. So, the Slimeflint guide. You can do the command either /sfbook or sfguide. Doing /sfguide allows you to open the guide without getting one of the books. But doing /sfbook just gives you a convenient little item which you can right click to open up the menu, which will start at this page right here. Before you get down to any of this other machinery, you'll want to get yourself some basic machines first. All the basic machines typically require a dispenser, as noted right here. Alright, this is the enhanced crafting table. This is the this is the grindstone. This over here is the ore crusher. This right here is the press. This over here is a smeltery. And if this had a dispenser on top of it, this would be the ore washer. This is a pressure chamber. And there's several other machines you can also make too. The most key important thing about all of Slimeflint is going to be this right here. Along with this. Actually, every machine here is pretty important actually. My bad. So, to get started, you'll first want to get yourself acquainted with the resources. All these dusts you see here are needed to produce any of these ingots. Alright. Now, if you want to make yourself anything here, right, let's say you want to make yourself some reinforced alloy ingot, you simply click on it, and it'll give you an entire guide on how to make it. If you click on a 24 karat gold, for example, it'll show you, oh, you need to get gold dust and a 22 karat ingot to make it. And to keep showing you, you keep on adding that gold dust to this gold ingot. You can make a gold ingot out of gold dust through the smeltery. Now let's try to make ourselves some 24 karat gold just as an example, right? So, what do I need to get this this gold dust? I need to get some gold ore, and I can go through the ore crusher. But there's another method aside from just getting gold, by the way. You can also, if I show you this real quick, use the ore washer to get gold dust. Right? I can also use the ore washer to get iron dust, zinc dust, aluminum dust, lead, silver, tin, copper, and if you use sand, I can get salt. And I can also get this other stuff too. Right? Let's get ourselves some sifted ore first, right? So you've got to use a gold pan for this to get sifted ore from gravel. We need to get some gravel first, though. So we can, if we want to get some gravel, we can use blackstone through an ore crusher to produce the gravel. Alright. Now you don't need to use blackstone to do this. You can use cobblestone, andesite, diorite, and granite. And it'll allow you to get that gravel which you need. Right? Now once I have that gravel, now you can go ahead and get a gold pan to make that sifted ore. You see, use a gold pan to obtain this item. Let's see here. It looks like you can also make a automated panning machine. It looks like it's just a oak trapdoor on top of a cauldron. This right here seems to be a composter, so let's try and do this real quick. Crucibles. Let's get ourselves this right here real quick. Let's get ourselves an oak trapdoor. Alright, well, actually, you know what? Let's do this instead. I got some electric machines over here, which I'll use to pan this gravel that I have here. So, if you got yourself a pan, you can get yourself some sifted ore from this, right? Let's take some of this for now, right? You don't need it all, just need a little bit, just to show you how this works. We go ahead and grab ourselves an ore washer real quick. And now we got ourselves some dust along with some stone chunks. Looks like we got some aluminum dust, iron dust, lead dust, and zinc dust. Now this is going to get pretty clogged up in a moment, so what we can do to try and save space is get ourselves a chest. if you put the chest next to the dispenser on this manual machine, you can actually sift the items that this produces into the chest before it fills up the actual machine. So if we grab ourselves some more sifted ore here real quick, go back to this machine real quick. Sift it. You'll see none of it is in here, but all of it's now within the chest. This is more efficient to grind now, right? So now that we have all these dusts, now we want to make ourselves, I don't know, let's say we want to make ourselves one of these fancy electric machines, right? Seems pretty complicated, doesn't it? The first thing you got to make for any electric circuit whatsoever is going to be an energy regulator. And this is what it consists of: silver, Damascus steel, and the electric motor, alright? Now, you might be thinking, what all do I need to make this? Right? If you click on all the ingredients like I showed you before, it will show you how to make them all, right? But what if you want to know exactly how much it costs to make one, like all of it in total? Don't worry. You got a command for that. /sf calc space calc. And let's see, we want to make an energy regulator, right? Boom. This is everything you need for one energy regulator. 15 iron dust, iron ingots, carbon, copper dust, copper ingots, silver dust, sulfate, zinc, aluminum dust, and redstone dust. You gather all of those, and then you follow what it says here on the guide to make it, and you'll make it. And you'll need yourself one of these cool little smelteries in order to actually produce the ingots, since most of these ingots, as you can see, require smeltery. This is these are two nether bricks, along with a nether brick fence, and along with the dispenser, and this right here is actually an automatic ignition chamber. You'll need this if you want to keep this fire lit, as without this, the fire will go out, and then you'll be stuck without ingots for a minute. To make that one, just like with any other machine, automatic ignition chamber, you gotta get yourself some stuff, right? Not too much stuff is required to make one of these fancy things. It's actually pretty cheap, but you gotta kill an iron golem to make the basic circuit board. Anywho, now that I've covered the basic machines, let's go ahead and cover the electric machines, right? So, electric machines are pretty convenient. All you need for them is just a little bit of energy and they'll work, right? So the thing every electric system needs is one of these, an energy regulator. This shows you how much power your system has right on top. If it's positive like this, it means that you're good on energy. If it's red, that means you're on an energy deficit, right? So, to get energy for your system, you'll need to get yourself some of these generators, right? You can have either coal generators, combustion generators, you can have yourself some of these bioreactors, or you can have yourself some lava generators. And just like with any of these machines, you can make it here through the guide if you just click on it and you try to look at how it's produced. This guide also shows you all the things that these reactors or generators can take to produce energy, right? Just as an example, the combustion generator will take oil, biomass, biofuel, and fuel to power it. And to get that stuff, you can just click on it to see how to get it, right? And as you can see, you need an oil pump to produce oil. And if you want to make an oil pump, well, now you got to go look for the GPS-based machines, click on the oil pump, and it'll show you it right here, right? Cool. Now, to actually set up an energy system, I'm just going to take this cool little setup right here as an example, alright? So, energy regulator. This thing will only power anything within its actual direct directions, right? So there's 4 directions that this thing will power stuff in. It'll power anything for about this far in any of these directions. This also includes powering stuff above it and below it, but only if it's directly online with this deep slate, right? Now, I can demonstrate this by doing this. As you can see, now it's detecting an energy network. But if I remove this and I put this right here, it won't detect it. The second it comes in online with it, it will. All right. Now let's get to powering this thing. All right. So, we put this down. Let's put down one little bucket of fuel. Oh, and the input, my bad. There we go. So now it's going to show you how much time this is going to take to produce that energy. And while it's producing that energy, it'll actually put it into the system immediately. Right? Now let's say I want to repair this pickaxe, right? My pickaxe is low on health. I want to get it back up to max health, all right? I'm going to make myself one of these fancy auto anvils for the Slime Fun guide. All right. Anvil Mark II. I need a Mark 1. I need to get all this stuff right. Once I make it, I put it down here along the system, anywhere along this, right? And then I put the pickaxe in there along some duct tape. And now repair it for me. Now to make duct tape, you can also look that up here using the search bar. I'll ask you what you want to search for. Let's put in duct tape. One word, right? Nothing shows up, right? Oh, there's a space in it. Oh, it's case sensitive, it seems. Duct tape. Ah, now it pops up. Miscellaneous items. So now I'll show you the recipe for duct tape, which requires aluminum dust, slime balls, paper, and white wool. And I can make it through the enhanced crafting table, it seems. Very, very awesome. And it said it was a miscellaneous, so that means if I go here to the miscellaneous section, I'll see the duct tape right here. Awesome. Wow. And now it seems my pickaxe has been completely restored to health. Full health, actually. Now that we covered electric machines, now that concludes the Slime Fun tutorial. My name is Kazaking Simp, Imperator of the Imperium Romanum. I hope this tutorial was useful to you in any way, shape, or form. Slime Fun is a very useful mechanic that the server offers, and it will lead you to success, alright? If you're wondering about any of these items or anything here that you can produce with Slime Fun, please go look for more information on the /wiki. Go ahead and click on Slime Fun, and you can go through all these guides which will explain to you other stuff about Slime Fun, including runes, which are actually pretty useful and sell for a lot of money. Alright, that concludes this tutorial. I hope this was useful to you. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.